Hello, it's Aaliyah from the Song of the Winds. It feels like it's been forever since I last filmed a video. I've really missed you guys. It's just been a really hectic couple of weeks. We've had my daughter's first birthday party, and that was so much more to prepare for than I would have actually thought. And the party was meant to be outside, but it was rained out, so that meant sort of piling everyone inside and then doing all the cleaning and tidying and sorting of stuff that you need to do to have that many people inside. Yeah, and then we've had family and friends staying with us as well, so probably been 2 or 3 weeks since I've been able to film something, so glad to be back. So I'm going to jump in with the Mermaid box from the Astral Collective. It's been doing my head in not being able to unbox this this subscription box because it's by far, I think, the coolest one that they have done to date. And I've seen some incredible pictures online, so I'm really excited to get my hands into the box and show you what's inside. Let's do it. And the box looks the same as last time, with the slight difference that with the moons, they've made them all mermaidy. There's lots of fish scales there, so that looks really great on the full moon. And there's some loose crystals here. Epidote, maybe? Let's have a look if you can see. Yeah, quite cute. Just little small tumbled stones. Nicely presented. Be a mermaid, make waves! And then on the back, it's got all the information of what is in this box. They're really good value. So this comes to $153 normal retail value, but it's nowhere near that. I think it might be, I'll put it in the description box because I've actually forgotten what it costs. But yes. So, how gorgeous. Now this brush, I do believe, is meant for applying face masks. You could probably use it as a makeup brush if you didn't already have a brush like this, a little fan brush, but it's so pretty, so pretty. And I've got a couple of masks that it would be nice to actually put on with a brush, so I'm going to do that. It's a real shame I couldn't open this yesterday because it was the new moon in Libra. And I was doing a whole bunch of cleansing rituals last night, so it would have been good to put on a mask with that brush, but what can you do? And this is Sacred Smoke Resin and Flower Blend, which has frankincense, chamomile and lavender. And look at that gorgeous holographic shimmery packet. It says, get hot and smoky, cleanse your space and transport yourself through ancient spiritual times. Frankincense resin aids to uplift your soul, calming chamomile clears a space to chill, while lavender helps you relax and meditate. And then there's more information there on the back about how to use it if you haven't used a loose incense before. Very nice. Oh, actually, I'll open it up because I want to smell it. But it'll need scissors. These packets are really sturdy. Yeah. I'm being careful not to stand up because I might have a shirt on, but I've got my pajama bottoms on underneath. It's one of those days. Oh, that's nice. And it hasn't been ground down at all, which I actually really enjoy. See if you can see it. There we go. I like a really, loose kind of big incense. I prefer to powder it myself, so I really appreciate when they're like this. Yeah. Yeah, it smells great. So it is just the frankincense, the chamomile and the lavender. It doesn't look like there's any other ingredients or essential oils through there. It's so nice. You never have too many incenses. Well, you probably can, but I don't. And there's more of the loose stones in there, the epidote, I think it is. Ooh. And for the absolute mermaid vibes, the power shell. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I always see it written, but I don't think I've ever actually heard it pronounced. So that's great. Yeah, nicely coloured on the inside. I've got one of these, but the inside isn't anywhere near as pretty. So I'm probably going to use that to put, you know, smoke clearing sticks, like smudge bundles in there, just to sort of keep it off the surface. Something all nice and wrapped up. Oh yeah, it's a charcoal briquette. I've heard about this one and I'm really keen to give it a sniff. This is the Throat Chakra Release Balm. Frankincense, peppermint and lavender. Comes in this really pretty white tin, if it focuses. I'm trying a different kind of focus on the camera today, so it's all a bit of an experiment. Oh, that is pretty. I think it might have actually melted on the way here, but I'm not surprised. We have had some extremely hot days in the last couple of weeks. So the fact that it's been, you know, raining and cool, like, who cares? The party was inside, right? At least it isn't 46 degrees, which it has been. It smells so nice. So on the back they have said, it's got the ingredients there. Oh, and just like the usual kind of, you know, warnings about don't eat, you'll get me in your eyes. But yeah, so I think the idea with this one is to just apply it to your throat, and it helps to align your throat chakra, helps you to communicate things which you might otherwise struggle to do, be it internally or externally. So yeah. And you may not be able to see it on the video, but I'm a big fan of thought out packaging, because if you've got to have a product in a package, you might as well make it as, I don't want to say on point because that's kind of a trendy thing to say, but bear with me, it's holographic across the business name, and also, well, is holographic the right word? It's foiled, yeah, that's what I want to say. Yeah, and it's got a green foiling to it, so as you move it in the light, it's just really pretty. Now that I think about it, it probably would have made more sense to have it blue rather than green, because, you know, green's the heart chakra, whereas blue is the throat chakra. Maybe it was just meant to go with the theme of the box, I'm not sure, but yeah, as I've actually said that out loud, I'm a bit confused, but it's a lovely tin, smells beautiful. And I think this would be good just to use to sort of clear your mind. The lavender and the peppermint would be really good for migraines and headaches as well, just sort of rubbed onto your temples. So yeah, multi-purpose balm. That's great. And last but not least, I've got a feeling this is a really, really, really gorgeous crystal. Pre-night. It's not epidote, it's pre-night. There was some inclusions in there, so I think I got myself a bit confused, but yeah, pre-night. Aqua Aura. Do you have trouble with A words? I do. Handy, because my name starts with A. It's not awkward at all. Aqua Aura Cluster. Natural quartz cluster with a magical aura twist. A high energy, success and abundant stone crystal. Lovely. So if you haven't encountered these kind of crystals before, basically it's like super heat treated with it might be titanium, or it's probably a few other different kinds of metals, I'm not really certain, and it sort of, you know, fuses colors onto the crystal, and you can get them in all different sorts of shades. So yeah, presumably it's all different kinds of metals, and I must admit, to begin with, I was a little bit funny about them. I just thought, well, you know, you're sort of altering the natural stone, blah, 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 blah. But in the last couple of months, I've really come around to it, because some of my favourite stones, like this, massive rose quartz sphere. I mean, that didn't come out of the ground like that, right? It's been cut, it's been polished, you know, it's been sort of handled and treated by man. So I'm beginning to find the alchemical process of transmutating, that's not really the word, but I can't think of anything else, the metal onto the crystal. So in my mind, that actually helps you tap into a few different things. So you've got the properties of the metal, the properties of the crystal, and also the properties of the colour that you can tap into. And what's wrong with having something pretty and shiny? I'm starting to like pretty and shiny things. So yeah, so I guess long story short, I'm pretty thrilled that this crystal is in there. Ooh, I'm going to show you again because it's so nice. Really pretty. So yeah, great box. great box. I can see why it's been doing the rounds online. So this is the third Astral Box that I have actually purchased. I think, but this is their fourth one because I didn't get the first one. It was a self-love rose quartz theme, and I'm drowning in rose quartz in the most beautiful way possible, so I didn't get that box. But yeah, I'll leave all the links and things below. Go and have a look. Yeah, they're just really cool boxes. They come quite quickly. I know that they work to the same month as the moon box, but for some reason I think these always arrive quicker. Probably because New Zealand is far closer than America. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm so sleep deprived. Seriously, I don't think I have actually slept properly in about 7 months now. So it's all just like, it's all just coffee, guys. It's all coffee. Okay, now I'm going to film the latest Moonbox unboxing because, like I said, I'm very behind in my videos. So I'll see you soon.